case study. So today we are going to see what sort of accounting practices and the procedure the company is going to maintain or have to maintain when they are been following with the accounting practices. That is what this case study is all about.
Good morning, my name is Agnes and I am going to explain about the definition of accounting. So accounting is also referred as the language of business. So in accounting we can see we can classifying, summarizing, interpreting and analyzing. So the accounts can be based on three things. One is journal, ledger and trial balance to record the business transaction. So next one is in accounting they had a cash flow which provides the information of company's cash flow. So in order to know their company status. So end goal of accounting is that the main purpose of accounting is to create a financial statement which helps the company to grow their.
Good morning, my name is Sanjana. I'll explain about the double entry system. In double entry system, it has two sides, that is debit and credit. Every transaction will be recorded in both the sides, and the debit balance and the credit balance must be equal in the double entry system. If a debit balance, it is a loss. If it is a credit balance, it denotes. If it is debit balance, it denotes loss. If it is a credit balance, it is a product. The debit balance denotes loss and the credit balance denotes profit. Always the credit balance must be higher than the debit balance. Now I'll explain about the balance sheet. In balance sheet, the assets and liabilities of the company is entered. It is used to know the financial statement of the company. Thank you. This denotes the resources earned by the company. Assets can be classified into two types, that is current asset and fixed asset. Example of current asset is stock and cash, and the example of fixed asset is land and building. Now the liabilities. Liability states what the company owes to others. Liabilities can be classified into two types. They are current liabilities and long-term liabilities. Example of current liabilities are creditors. An example of long-term liabilities are debentures and share capital. So with this, we can come to a clear understanding about the assets and liabilities of the company.
So good morning everyone. I am Karthik. I am going to talk about the challenges faced in revenue recognition. The core problem of the company is identifying the revenue, how much they generated, and the company should be clear with the methods following how they are ascertaining the profit and the cost control.
Good morning all. I would like to explain the recommendation of accounting. The company should have the accurate report and the company should prevent errors and misstatement of the accounting. Third, they should have proper approval process for any transaction.
So coming to the conclusion part of today's case study which we have been discussed. In today's case study we were discussing about the accounting practices which is to be followed by the company. So in today's case study we have seen what is meant by accounting. As one of our friends has told, accounting is a process of recording, classifying, summarizing and analyzing the financial transaction. So all the company they should have a proper accounting practices. So if the company they are not having a proper accounting practices, they cannot come to know what is their profitability. Hence, they should have a clear understanding about their transaction and they should record all the transactions. They should record all their transactions. So when we talk about the trading, profit and loss and balance sheet, trading account it helps us to know about what is our gross profit, and profit and loss account it helps to know about their net profit. As Infancy has discussed about the debit and credit side in the accounting, always the credit side it should be higher than the debit side. The credit side it symbolizes the income and the debit side it symbolizes the expenses and losses. So always the credit side it should be in the upper hand so that the company will earn a profit. In vice versa, if the debit side is more, it shows the company is suffering with the loss. And the balance sheet also helps us to know about the assets and liability status. So with that, the company can know what is their exact position. So in accounting, we have various tools to analyze the profitability of a firm as we have been discussing on it. So with the help of the ratio analysis, with the help of the cash flow analysis, with the help of the fund flow, we can come to understand what is the profitability and liquidity position of the company. So we can also come to know about the solvency position of the company with the help of using all these tools. And in this case study, we were also discussing about the challenges faced by the company in revenue recognition. So the company, they should have a clear accounting practices and that should be followed in a proper way. And in recommendation part, we have seen that the company should have a proper accounting system. They should avoid misstatement in their accounting practices, and they should also avoid the fraudulent entry. So these are all what we have seen in the recommendation. So overall, the accounting system, it helps the company to forecast their future business progress, as well as it helps the company to understand where they are and what sort of control system the company has to follow in order to take to the correct position.